There are certain afternoons in baseball when the stakes seem to hang in the air before the first pitch is even thrown. Yesterday, the Lane Titans took Game 1 of this best-of-3 Super Regional. Today, a ticket to the NWAC Championship Tournament is on the line. The Lane Titans walked onto their home field knowing exactly what was in front of them. One more win and a trip to Longview. One more win and a place among the final 8 teams standing in the NWAC. But standing in their way are the Bellevue Bulldogs. They are big, they're strong, and they have no intention of going quietly. The Bulldogs were fighting to survive. The Titans were fighting to advance. And when those two things collide, baseball usually gives us something special. The Titans hand the baseball to Lucas Guerin. The first man up hits it on a line. Too hot to handle, an error, and he's aboard. But that runner gets a little anxious. He breaks early, and Trevor DeVincenzi behind the plate sees it all the way. He signals to Guerin, who steps off the rubber. A crisp, accurate throw to Sebastian Contreras, and they get him. Just like that, the Bulldogs lost their opening spark. And Guerin took it from there. A breaking ball paints the outside corner, and the batter is frozen. Strike 3. Next hitter lifts a pop-up to Contreras. An unconventional 3 up, 3 down, but the ledger reads just the same. Quentin Olson leads it off for the Titans. Second pitch, he punches a single through the 6-hole. Austin Takahashi follows with a high chopper, and the first baseman's thinking about second before he's caught it, and it slips right through him. Everybody's safe. Donnie Morgan slashes one into right. The bases are loaded with Titans and speed, and there's nobody out. Up steps the cleanup man, Cody Roletto. He watches 4 go by, a walk, and Olson trots home. Titans strike first, 1-0. Following a strikeout, Jalen Riddle stepped into the spotlight, and he delivered a rocket into left center. Takahashi scores, Morgan scores, Riddle slides into second with a big 2-run double. The Titans lead it 3-0. A double play that included a play at the plate ended the inning, but the Titans have drawn first blood. Second inning, Guerin's locked in now. A strikeout on a breaking ball that runs off the plate. A routine grounder up the middle. Contreras to Olson, 2 away. And then a slider that ends up 17 inches off the dish, and the hitter waves at it. Lucas Guerin was cruising. In the home half with 1 down, Trevor DeVincenzi launches one to deep left center. It one-hops the fence, a stand-up double, but the Titans won't bring him around. Top of the third opens with a walk. Guerin gets a grounder to short. Contreras to Riddle gets the force out, the turn, and the umpire says safe. That was awfully close. The runner steals second. Guerin answers with a hard breaker. Strikeout number 4. Another walk puts 2 men aboard. The Bulldogs looking to do some damage. But Guerin coaxes a slow roller. Contreras charges, scoops, throws in one motion, and Olson picks it clean off the turf. Those are the plays you need to win in the postseason. A little something on both ends. Bottom 3 with 2 outs. Nolan Donovan hits a rocket down the line for a stand-up double. That's his 3rd double in 2 games. Pulling into second base like he owns it. Again, the Titans can't push him across. The chances keep coming. Top of the 4th, a single, a hit batter, and another single. Bulldogs finally scratched across a run. The score tightened to 3-1. With runners on first and second and no outs, the Bulldogs sensed an opening, but Guerin slammed the door. First, a towering infield pop-up. Infield fly, out number 1. Then, a sharp grounder to short. Contreras to Riddle to Olson, 6, 4, 3. The classic double play neutralizes the threat and ends the inning. Peyton Tyner led off the bottom of the fourth with a 2-strike single to left field. A fielder's choice off a bunt, followed by a double play, ended the inning with no change to the score. Top of the fifth, Guerin back at it. A grounder to the left side. Contreras slides over, throws a dart to Olson, 1 away. Then a base hit and a hit batter, and there are runners at first and second. Austin Takahashi runs in to gather a short fly for the second out. Now a grounder down the line. Donovan knocks it down but can't quite corral it. A base hit. Now he didn't get the out, but make no mistake, that spectacular effort saved a run. Bases loaded. The tying and go-ahead runs are on base. Guerin, with ice water running through his veins, he delivers a soft fly ball to short right field. Peyton Tyner turns on the Jets, and he makes the catch just inside the foul line. The Titans escape with their 3-1 lead perfectly intact. The Titans go quietly in the fifth, 3 grounders. They're hitting it hard, it's just finding gloves. The top of the sixth started with a ground ball to Nolan Donovan, who skipped it to the sure-handed Olson for out number 1. The next batter hit a ground ball to Contreras, who rifled it to first for the second out. And then a routine fly ball to Donnie Morgan in center field ended the inning. Guerin's final inning was almost poetic. 3 hitters, 6 pitches, 3 outs. Efficient, dominant. 6 innings, 1 run allowed. A championship caliber performance. Exactly what Lane needed. The Titans can't get going in their half either, and so we headed to the 7th, 3-1. The Titans sent Sam Wilson out to close it down. He picks up right where Guerin left off, a 2-hopper to Contreras, over to Olson, 1 away. Donovan charges a slow roller at third and throws him out, not even close. And then a swinging strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. The torch was passed, and it never even flickered. In the home half, Sebastian Contreras gets hit by a pitch, the 10th time this season for him. The Titans knock 3 hits, but they can't push anyone past first base. In the top of the 8th inning, a 3-pitch, 3-swing strikeout gave the Titans their first out of the inning. The next batter sends a ground ball past the diving Donovan and Contreras for a single. Another ground ball through the right side, but Tyner's on it in a flash and keeps the runner from advancing to third. That's what this outfield has done all year, holding base runners to a bare minimum. A grounder to Riddle, force at second, and then Olson leaps to save an off-target throw. Once more, if that got by, it costs a run. Instead, 2 down. And Wilson freezes the batter with a called third strike over the inner third. The Bulldogs made a little noise. The Titans turned the lights out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. This is where the Titans decide to put their stamp on it. Donnie Morgan stepped up with a 2-2 count and drove the ball to right center. The center fielder went airborne, but it got past him. Morgan cruises into second with a stand-up double. Cody Roletto draws his second walk. Now Roletto's been fighting through some injuries, so in comes Cade Felts to run for him. With a 1-0 count, the Bulldogs recognize the gravity of the situation and bring in a fresh arm to face Nolan Donovan. Morgan at second, Felts at first, and a double steal puts both runners in scoring position. And Donovan answers the bell. A missile down the first base line rattles off the wall and into the corner. Morgan scores, Felts scores, and Donovan goes into second standing up. His second double of the day, his 4th of the series. 5-1 Titans. A wild pitch sends Donovan to third. Riddle draws a walk. Then Peyton Tyner rattled a bat by ripping a shot that deflected off the third baseman's glove. Donovan scored, Riddle advanced to second, and then with no one covering, alertly stole third. Tyner advanced to second. Titans up 1-6. Then Sebastian Contreras chopped a single through the left side. Another run comes home. And how about a little textbook baseball? Trevor DeVincenzi lays down a gorgeous sacrifice bunt along the first base line. He almost beats it out, but the job is done. Tyner scored. Quentin Olson drew a walk before a ground ball would end the inning. When the dust settled, the Titans had exploded for 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. It's an 8-1 ball game. So Wilson walks back out for the 9th with a comfortable lead and one job left. A 3-pitch strikeout and a slight fist pump to lead off the inning. Then a pop-up to Olson at first. 2 gone. Wilson fires a ground ball to Jalen Riddle at second, throws to first, and that's the ball game. The Titans sweep the Bellevue Bulldogs, take the Super Regional, and for the first time in 3 years, they are going to the NWAC Championships. Coach Lovecamp called this the most dangerous offense in the NWAC, and tonight they looked every bit of it. Donovan racked 2 doubles and gathered an RBI. Morgan, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, a stolen base. Riddle with a first inning double that staked the lead they'd never give back. DeVincenzi a double and that run-scoring bunt. Contreras, Tyner, Olson, and Takahashi all chipping in hits. Cody Roletto walked twice and had an RBI. Cade Felch came into the game late and did everything asked of him by stealing a base and scoring a run. Flawless in the outfield. They handled everything that came their way. A stellar infield performance. Contreras, Riddle, and Donovan each made key plays worthy of a highlight reel. Olson picked everything in the dirt at first. DeVincenzi managed every pitch without a single passed ball getting by. And the pitching. Lucas Guerin's slider and curveball were lethal. The Bulldogs weren't missing by inches, they were missing by feet. 6 innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 run against a club that was averaging 5 a game coming into the Super Regional. He handed a lead to Sam Wilson, who entered in the top of the 7th to lock down the win, facing just 11 batters over 3 innings with 4 strikeouts, no free passes, and no runs. All of the balls put in play were ground balls, with the exception of a solitary infield pop-up. Guerin, Wilson, and the defense combined to hold the Bulldogs to a single run. You know, I can't help feeling a little nostalgic. For the sophomores, this was the final game they will ever play on Lanes Field. 34 games in this inaugural season on the new field. 22 victories, none bigger than these last 2. Countless memories, a season of moments now part of the story. The offense was dangerous. The defense was brilliant. The pitching was relentless. And now they pack it up and head for Longview, Washington, one of the 8 best teams in the NWAC, chasing a championship. Congratulations to the team and to the coaches. And as always, thank you to the fans, friends, and families. The Titans feel that support every step of the way. We'll see you in Longview.